Hey, Sharon. Hello.
Hey, hi, good morning.
Good morning. Let's wait for a couple of more minutes. Actually, four to five people signed up. Of those, three said that they had some other plans immediately. Let's wait for 2 more minutes. If the other guy who is joining, who should be joining, joins, then we'll start. Else, we'll start with you. Should good plan?
Um, I do have to join a work call at 10, so
Sorry, 10 is how much time?
in 1 hour.
1 hour, no? Okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's start. Uh, let me start. That guy can join in between. Anyways, we don't know at the moment if he will be joining. Yeah?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I'll share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, just give
Okay.
me a and let me just uh, grab a pen.
Sure.
So, just a little bit of clarification. This is the first time I'm joining any kind of call. Like, does this happen frequently?
Yeah, I try to do it 2 times a month, with different type of questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll quickly start so that we can stop in around 50 minutes from now. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So one more thing, Sharon, we'll try to keep it as much engaging as possible.
Okay.
Uh, does that work?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, sorry for this, but generally a lot of people join. 4 or 5 people join. So the engagement becomes a bit easy. So here you would be the one who will be giving a lot of answers. So bear with me for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, sure. Okay. So we'll start with root cause analysis. Uh, Firstly, a few examples of root cause analysis, like, for example, engagement of LinkedIn dropped by 10%. What could be the reason? Okay. Or let's say engagement of a hotel booking business dropped by, the revenue of hotel booking business increased by 2 times, but however, the number of bookings increased only by 1.5 times.
yeah.
What could be the reason, right? So these are the type of questions which are generally being asked when we talk about root cause analysis. Just give me a second. Uh, okay, it's you only. Um,
I mean, I joined from other device.
okay, sure. Okay, somehow your voice is very okay. Uh, yeah. So, yeah. So when we talk about why interviewers ask this question, okay. So the first reason is approach. Okay, what is the approach which is being taken by you to solve this question? Okay. Also, this question has is many times becomes very vague, has very limited data. So how can you make a sense out of that limited data and ask more questions? Okay. How can you, from the clarifying questions, you have gathered more data, more points? How can you generate hypothesis, a reasonable set of hypotheses from them? Okay. For this, again, how can you ask me the right set of questions? What are the right set of questions you are asking me to get to the root cause? Okay. Once you have all the data you want, you have created some hypothesis, then how can you identify the root cause? And while creating the hypothesis and while asking the question, what is the breadth and the depth to which you are going?
Hmm.
Okay. That's generally the thing which interviewers are looking for while solving this type of question, while they are asking this type of question. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what first we'll do is we'll try to create a wireframe, sorry, framework okay, on how to solve this question.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, okay. Whenever you are asked a root cause analysis question, how do you start? What would be the uh, what is the right way as per your opinion to ask first? What should you do next and all those things? Can you cover them?
Okay, so I do prepare root cause analysis using like exponent and a few videos online. So based on that, I follow framework of
Mm-hmm.
first clarifying, asking like clarification questions,
Yeah,
and second step I go with breaking down the metrics that we are exactly looking at, like making it
got it,
a bit more clear. Then third is going through the user journey and getting the data.
got it,
And fourth would be developing hypothesis based on that user journey. And then fifth is validating the hypothesis.
okay,
Yeah, this is the step where I would make any recommendations.
got it. So, while you are creating hypothesis, apart from user journey, what are the other things you might want to look at?
So other than user journey, it's like I basically classify it into two parts, like internal factors and external factors
Great.
that might
Mm-hmm.
affect any kind of um, change in the engagement or you know bookings or cancellations of the app, like internal and
Yeah.
external factors.
Can you give me some example of the external factors?
External factors like if there is a internet outage in a particular area, or there is like some very big event, or maybe like if there is a festive season, then people will for a example, like for a product like Google Pay, if there is a festive season, then people do shop a lot. So the payments that we make through Google Pay to merchants might increase, but from peer to peer might decrease, like that.
Got it. Great. So, matlab, I'm assuming with your answers that you have already prepared a lot and uh, it's more or less you're coming here for practice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Great. Okay. Then I think we can directly jump to the question.
Hmm. Okay.
Got it. So, for today, our question is that first of all, are you aware about Coursera?
Yeah, yeah. I've taken a few courses.
Sure. So, Coursera's month-on-month engagement has decreased by 25%. Okay.
Okay.
What would be the reason?
Okay.
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 So, what would be the clarifying questions you would want to start with?
Okay. Just a second. I'm noting it down.
Sure.
I'll just assume this as a mock interview and go ahead.
Yeah, that's better. Yes.
Mm. Okay. So moving on to our step number one, just clarifying the question to help myself. If we are saying here that the MAUs, monthly active users, have decreased by 25%, is that like a
Uh, sorry. Here. Uh, okay. Let's take it as monthly active users only. Okay. ठीक है?
okay? Yeah. So if it has if you are saying that it has decreased by 25%, is it like it is a sudden decrease from previous month to this month, or it is like a steady decline? Like what is the time period that we are talking about here?
Okay, so there has been a steady decline.
Okay.
Okay, so since last 2 months.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, so in Coursera is largely, I assume it as a
Go
C2C
on.
or a B2C product. Like,
Yeah,
okay, so I want to understand that from which side of the business the engagement has dropped. Like, are we seeing lesser number of professors or like creators posting videos or educational content, or are we seeing a lesser number of engagement from consumers in consuming the content?
okay. So let's say we are saying that there are lesser number of consumers.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take like a minute between the questions just to like write
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and gather
sure.
my thoughts.
Should be fine.
Okay, so just a bit of recap. We have come to a point where we agree that there has been a steady decline over the last 2 months from the consumer end in consuming the content from Coursera.
Correct.
Okay. Have there been like any observations where this content decreases from a particular uh, country, or maybe like a particular type of content, particular type of educational video or something?
No, no, there is no trend. It's
Okay.
overall only.
Okay. So no other trends observed. Okay. Okay, good. So in the next step, now I would like to deep dive into the user journey and gather more data and look at how I, as a consumer, might go over the process of consuming content from Coursera.
Sure. Before that, do you want to ask any more clarifying questions?
Let me just go over the questions I've asked just to like see if I want to ask anything else. Okay, one more question that I have. Um, so in Coursera, there are few free courses and there are paid courses as well. Are
Mhm.
we seeing a decline in one type of courses, or like how is this 25% distributed between free and paid?
Most of this is coming from paid.
Okay, when we say most of this, I'm assuming like around 80%.
Yeah, you can assume 80 to 90%. Yeah.
Okay.
Sheryl, is my screen visible?
Yeah, yeah, it is visible.
Huh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all the questions that I have in mind.
Sure.
Um, any
Sheryl, just a couple of things. We can ask a couple of more questions like, is it through any particular channel? Like by channel, I mean Android, iOS, website, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
so
Good point.
let's assume there is no trend for this. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
One major thing which we can ask is, have uh, we recently changed the way our metric, that is MAU for the for here, is defined? Yeah.
Okay.
Have we even changed the way the MAU is defined? Okay. So let's
Okay.
say for now it is no. Yeah. So,
Okay.
for example, earlier the monthly active users could be in terms of uh, let's say unique users who are interacting for at least 2 minutes. Have we changed it to unique users who are interacting for at least 5 minutes, for example? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And since we're talking about this, I just got another question in mind. Have we changed anything with respect to the paid content on Coursera recently, like maybe the pricing or anything else?
So Coursera is more or less like a marketplace, right? The
Yeah.
pricing and everything related to content is set by the professors. We don't have any handle on that.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. So I think we are good with clarifying the questions and breaking down the metrics. Going through step 3 now, going through the user journey. How does Coursera work for a person who is logged in already, who has already a profile, and a first time user is almost the same? Like once you're logged in, there would be a search bar where you go, you type in what you're looking at. Like maybe I want
Hmm.
to take a course on machine learning with PyTorch.
Hmm.
So I type um, machine learning with PyTorch, and the results I get, I pick the best of it based on the pricing, the reviews, and also the course length.
Hmm.
Is it
Okay.
is that does that sound reasonable to you until now?
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is initially we search, then we get search results,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
And from search results you browse. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. And then you select, correct?
yes.
And
These are
we are already till select. Is that correct? And I think in between you also talked about filtering.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
filter
yeah.
on basis of reviews and the price.
Sure. Yeah. What do you want to do next?
So I want to understand, like in a user journey, out of these five major steps, is there any particular point that we are experiencing major drop from? What is that? What is that threshold where most of our users are leaving us?
Okay. So tell me one thing. Is the user journey finished or there is more to the user journey?
So once a user selects, it would be added to cart.
Mm-hmm.
And once it is added to cart, then based on if it is free or paid, then the purchase would be done.
Okay.
And
Let's consider only paid because we are seeing uh, 90% is happening due to paid only.
yeah,
Yeah.
so once it is added to cart, then I would go over with payment.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
and
okay. So, one question here, Sharon. What do you mean by when you say monthly active user for Coursera?
so in my head, I'm defining as um people who have already paid for the content since we are considering only paid scenario here,
Mm-hmm.
they are, if there were 100 people who have bought the course in first month, in previous month there were 100 people watching the course, but in
Mm-hmm.
this month there are like only 90 people watching and continuing the course.
Great. ठीक है. Now, let's say that's true. Okay.
Okay.
Are we, is our user journey covering that aspect?
Um, I think we should add one more aspect. It
Mm-hmm.
would be so I'm not really sure if it would come in the user journey.
Mm-hmm.
After payment, after we have bought the course, we can track like how many users do log into the course and complete it in a month if it is a course which is to be completed within a month.
Okay. Computing. Okay. I am saying. Okay. In between that, anything which will be there, which actually defines the activity.
Hmm. Okay, in my
I
head, I
think,
was thinking that logging into the course uh, and like playing the videos, completing the questionnaires and everything define the activity.
yeah. So basically, they will come back again and again. Yeah,
Yeah,
it will not be like they started the course and they completed. Yeah, they will
yeah.
take many breaks and come
Practice
back. That
questions and
yeah. Okay. Now let's go to the yeah. What would be the right questions you would want to ask me to get the data which you want at each step?
okay. Okay, so you mentioned that there is no particular. Did you mention that there is a particular point where we are experiencing the drop of users?
No,
Like,
I didn't mention. I want to know how will you ask me that? Matlab, I don't want to give that answer. How will you
okay,
reach to that answer is something which I want to know. Yeah.
okay, okay. So, for search and search results, these are the
Hmm.
two things that would be completely based on the performance of a recommendation systems algorithm.
Correct.
Have we changed anything recently in that it is not giving the best results that the user would be
Okay.
expecting?
So, Sharon, why are you starting with the hypothesis directly? First, shouldn't you start that are the number of users who are coming to search in line with the trend of which used to be earlier? Yeah.
Oh, I think I asked that question in the previous step.
No, no, no. So let's first start with has there been any change in the uh, trend in the top of the funnel? Okay.
Okay, that's
So
how we should
let's
go
say,
about it.
yeah. So
Okay,
let's say
sure.
there is no change in top of the funnel for a month. Okay.
Okay. When we say
Yeah.
top of the funnel, both, I mean,
Uh,
search and
Top
search
of the
result.
funnel is how many people are coming to search.
Okay.
Okay. Number of unique users who are searching at least once in a month. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now, let's say of this, then you can ask what is the how many once people are searching, how many are shown search results with at least one result. Yeah.
Oh, Coursera,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming like when you search, you do get a lot of results, right?
Yeah. That's correct. But okay, if you want to take it that way, that's also correct. But since you were asking that question, that is our recommendation algorithm changed, right?
Mm.
So
Mm.
it might happen that due to a change, something broke up due to which for certain set of courses, the results is not coming up. certain set of queries, the result is not coming.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should ask that type of question also. And then you should go on creating the hypothesis. First, you establish that there is a problem in this step, and then think about the hypothesis.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay, let's say here, as I said, no change in the number of search results pages with at least with more than one result. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so we can skip creating hypothesis for this step now. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, for browse, what would you want to ask if there is an issue with browse or not? I think we can merge browse and filters maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the question you would want to ask to identify that if I should go deeper in this or not?
So one pattern that we can observe is out of the X number of results that the customer is shown, um, is he adding any of like the courses that were shown to him to cart from that?
Okay, so we are going to select step then. Select is selecting a course to add to cart,
Yeah.
or I guess browse. We can say browse through course page.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we are going to this step first. Do you want to have anything on this step?
Browse. I cannot think of anything for browse. I'm like
Okay.
kind of merging those two.
Okay. So see, browse and browsing a course page, browsing search results page and browsing course page, we should keep them different. Okay.
Okay.
Reason I will tell you why. Uh, First is it's a funnel. Okay.
Hmm.
You are going from one page to another page. It might happen that the number of people who are dropping off from the browse page might have increased. So the number of people who are going to the course page will automatically decrease. Yes, and then why the number of people from the browse page can decrease? There can be many number of reasons. Like for example, the scroll has broken. Yeah, we are not able to scroll for more than let's say 10 search results. Okay, or our pagination, or we release a new version where our pagination has broken. Okay, so
Okay.
when a user wants to click on page number 3, he is not able to go forward. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, so people are not able to browse itself to the right number of courses they were planning to browse earlier. Okay. Similarly, in filter, we can think of key, have we changed the filters recently? Let's say if the answer is yes, then what are the filters which we have removed? What are the filters which we have added? Okay.
Hmm.
If we haven't changed any, added or removed any filter, have we changed the content or the copy of the filters? Okay, so those are the things which we can go into. So it is important to understand or ask questions for each step.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say here we assume that that browse and filter there is the engagement has been the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's say I clicked on a course page. Okay.
Hmm.
I entered to a course page. Now, what question would you want to ask that why the people might not go ahead by adding to the cart?
Browse course page. So in course page, I'm assuming a consumer generally checks like two to three things.
Mhm.
First would be the professor reviews or ratings
Right,
and course structure,
Mhm.
like the topics and the subtopics,
Right.
and also the length of the course.
Length of the course. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the length of the course, the subtopics, and the professor ratings. This would be the three things, major three
Okay.
things. So have I guess checking if there has been any uh UI changes in how we.
Okay, Sharon, again we are going a step ahead. First, let's start. Let's ask that is there a drop in the number of users who are browsing the courses and not adding the course to the cart?
Okay, got it. Okay, so
Yeah.
I missed this step.
So,
Mm,
let's first establish that there is a problem here. Then
mm.
we can think of why there is a problem. Okay, let's not directly jump to why there is a problem.
Okay, got
Okay.
it. So here I
Huh.
can ask that is there a drop in the number of consumers browsing the course page and then not adding it to the cart?
Yeah. So yeah, let's say that the abandonment rate for this page type has increased a lot. The number of users who are coming to the course pages have been the same. Okay. But the
Okay.
number of users who are adding to the cart have decreased.
Okay, got
Okay.
it.
Now we can drill further on why this could have happened. Right?
Okay.
Now you can talk about what are the next questions you would want to ask.
Okay, so let me just understand a bit what we just did here. So
Yeah.
we broke down the user journey into few major steps. Then for each
Mm-hmm.
step, we are having a conversation on is there a problem? Then after
Exactly.
finding out is there a problem, after that we will deep dive into what is the problem and then establish hypothesis based on that.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now, since we have come to a conclusion that there is a drop in number of consumers browsing the course and not adding it to the cart, we assume that this is the point that we need to improve our product in.
Yeah. So what could be the reason why the abandonment rate has increased? Why, what could be the changes we have done in last 2, 3 months due to which the abandonment rate has increased?
Okay, um, I can think of two
Hmm.
things.
Yeah.
Um, One, there would be like in terms of the way, like uh, at the beginning, the course is not like I cannot play the course and see the videos before I pay for it.
Hmm. Right.
So the
You
only like
let's assume, Sharon, let's assume you can watch the introductory video. They allow watching us the introductory video.
yeah, it is just the introductory video that you can watch
Yeah.
and not the entire course content and
Huh.
everything. So
Right. But that was same previously also. Yeah. But now why now only people have stopped watching adding to the cart. That was the case previously also.
okay, is it like any kind of competition marketing was done
Okay,
and
if competition, okay, let's not merge the internal and external factors at this point of time, first of all.
okay,
है ना?
okay,
So, okay, let's break down a bit. When you talked about browse course page, you talked about 2, 3 parameters which you look into a course page. Can you talk about that same thing again?
first
Rating.
would be rating of the professor,
Uh,
and next would be the course content, subtopics, and
mhm.
next would be what is the course length.
Course length. Since we are talking about paid courses, should we consider course fee also?
Please, yeah.
Any other thing which comes to your mind?
Um, that's all I can think of right now.
Okay. So let's say the course provides uh, University backed certification or not.
Okay.
University affiliated would be the right word. It could also be a one good factor to look at, right? If
Hmm.
you have two courses and in one of the two courses you have a university affiliated certification, you might go ahead with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now, what would be the metric which you would look for to identify if there is a the ratings of the prof is the issue?
Hmm. We can see uh, how many users, after
Hmm.
browsing the course page, have
Hmm.
dropped off the course page
Hmm.
for a video for which the professor ratings was maybe less than like a 4.5 star, or we can
Okay.
based on internal discussions we can come to a medium of like, are we considering between 4 star to 4.5 star, and based on that we can
Okay.
see how many students have dropped back.
So basically, what you're saying, you would want to look at distribution of ratings uh, across the page views and their respective abandonment rate.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah,
Okay. And from there, you will check the correlation.
yeah.
Correct? ठीक है. This is a good metric to check. ठीक है? Now, let me extract here. Now, if you want to check if the course content and the topic is the issue, what would be the metric you would want to check?
Course content and topics. Okay, so by course content and topics I meant um like what you see in the subtopics. Like for
Okay.
this root cause analysis, the subtopics we might see as like there are six steps, like clarifying question, breaking down
Mm-hmm.
metric, user
Yeah,
journey, and all that.
that's fine. That's fine. Any specific thing you would want to, any specific. So, see, once you identify that these are the courses where my conversion is dropping, okay, or number of users purchasing these courses is dropping,
Hmm.
then you won't be opening each of the course and checking their content, right? Is
Yeah,
there something wrong in the content? You would not
yeah,
be doing that. So
yeah.
what would be the metric you on an overall level you will want to check for this particular content?
Course content and topics. I honestly cannot think of anything right now.
Sure, no worries. So as we said that the drop has been from, see, many times you will have to correlate between the information you have in the top and the information you have in the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
So we said that the course has the decline has been steady since last 2 months. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we can check that how many of these courses have been updated in last 2 months.
Okay.
So why is this, how this will help is if we say that 40% of these courses have been updated, have their courses content updated. Okay? Uh,
Okay.
if let's say we say that 40 to 60% of the course content has been updated of such courses in last 2 months, that
Hmm.
means that new course content might be an issue. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now what is the course length? What question you would ask for course length if you want to check course length is a issue or not?
Um, I think we can use the similar metric as for course length, for course fees, and for course university affiliated certification. We can use the same distribution.
Exactly.
um,
Yeah. And
Mm.
then when you identify that which is the place, after that we can think of some solution for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So now let's say we identified that this is the problem. Provide university affiliated courses is a problem.
Okay,
That the courses the a large number of people are now looking for courses which are affiliated by the university, which was not the case earlier. Okay,
okay,
so user behavior has changed.
okay.
Yeah. Now, what could be the solution for this?
Oh, have we like already assumed the provides university affiliated certification as the hypothesis that this is a problem?
Aha, yeah, from we saw the correlation of the distribution and
Mm.
we have established that this is the major problem. Okay, we
Okay,
established that this is the root cause.
okay. Just like
Yeah,
making it clear and note, like keeping a note to myself.
sure. So, but you understood the process now. First, try
Yeah.
to identify which process might have an issue, then what can be the issue, how to identify that that is the issue.
Okay. Can you please
Yeah,
repeat that? I'll just make a quick note of it.
sure, sure. First, in the user journey, we identified that where is the issue.
Okay.
Okay. Then, after identifying where is the issue, we try to identify uh, we try to identify what is the issue,
Okay.
what can be the issue, and then we try to identify how can we check if that is actually the issue.
Okay.
So basically, this is the hypothesis. This is validation of the hypothesis. Yeah. You will
Okay.
check you will look and deep dive into the data to check if that particular thing is actually the issue. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Now let's say we have identified the issue, then we can think of some of the solutions to solve this particular issue. Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's think of top two solutions. Any two solutions which come to your mind.
Um, the solution which comes to my mind is um promoting more of, but that is not,
Mhm.
is that in Coursera's hands, like promoting more of uh non-university backed affiliated certificates also as equally credible.
That might be a place where the PR can get a hit. So let's not do that.
Okay.
Matlab, that might go into that ethical conversation mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
So see, the think of the statement. The root cause. First, articulate the root cause. The root cause is that earlier the users the behavior was that they didn't had any importance for in their mind with respect to university affiliated certification.
Hmm.
However, the behavior now has changed. Now the users are looking for certifications, looking for courses where the certifications are affiliated by the university.
Hmm.
Okay? So this is the root cause. We articulated the root cause properly. Now, what could be the solution for this?
Okay. So for this, we can do one thing that
Mhm.
we can can we try to get more of our courses as affiliated certifications from university? Is that something that we as Coursera can do?
Yeah, yeah, we can give that a shot.
Okay, because since you said that the content is in the professors, uh,
So for that, what we can try to do is we can share some data with the professors that if you're while he's uploading the certification section, he's filling the certification section, we can nudge him at that place that if your course is affiliated, certification is affiliated by the university, then the chances of purchase increases by 60%. Some feature like that is something which we can build. Yes?
Okay. Yeah, that is the solution I can think of.
Yeah, nudge. Let me write it that way. Nudge. Add, um, yeah, let's think of one more solution.
Mm. Is it not like since that is the problem, we have a solution to that problem, so it's done?
Many times it depends on the interviewer. He can ask for two, three more solutions also. Like for example, here one solution in my mind is like we can update our recommendation engine to provide. See what is our goal? Our goal is to increase the number of monthly active users. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the goal. So we can update our recommendation engine to provide uh, university uh,
Batch
affiliated
certification on the top.
courses on the top. Yeah. One more solution which is coming to my mind at the moment is we can uh, we while the users are browsing the search result page, put a tag for affiliated courses. Yeah, that
Yeah, like
will
just
save
to make it
users.
stand out.
Yeah, that will save users time also in quickly identifying the courses I would want to go, and lesser the time spent, more the more higher the chance he will engage. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
higher the chance he will select. Yeah, so
Hmm.
these are some of the things. So first of all, we are on time.
Hmm.
Anything you want to ask on the process?
Okay, is when we come on browse search results page and when we give like these two, three solutions, are we done with the root cause analysis? Or there's like
Yeah, we are.
we have to
Mhm.
establish any kind of like metrics that success metrics and all.
Success metric, anyways, it is MAU for us, right?
Okay, okay. Yeah.
One thing, while we directly assumed while we started that how we measure engagement by monthly active user,
Hmm.
generally you should ask the interviewer that how do you currently measure engagement?
Okay.
Okay? Then the answer can be we measure monthly active users. Yeah?
Okay, got it. Can you please email the sheet to me if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll email it to you. A few more things. I'll quickly share those things before your time is up because you want to join on the meeting also. So
Yeah.
I'll share the link of this particular page. Okay.
Hmm.
Here you have certain practice problems. What you can do is uh, you can try to practice them and give you an answer here, and I can give a review or give a feedback in the same place.
Okay,
Okay,
sure. I
I'll
will make sure I, get on the problems today itself after work.
whenever you get time, no worries.
Yeah.
Let me do one thing. I'll just give me a second. I'll share on the chat itself.
Okay.
Do you have? Are you able to access the chat?
Yes. Yeah,
ठीक है.
I can
Okay.
access the chat.
Then I'll share the link of the sheet here itself. You should have the access of the link also now,
Yeah,
sheet also now. Yeah,
I've got it.
Uh, yeah. The another link which I'll send is this is a feedback form. Okay. So
Hmm.
whenever you get time, you can just quickly fill this form. Yeah.
Sure. I will also drop
And
your connection request on LinkedIn.
sure. Also, as I said, I frequently take this particular type of session. So I have created this WhatsApp group. I've shared the link again here. Okay.
Mm.
So if you want, you can join it. And for future sessions, I do a post whenever I will be taking uh, on this particular WhatsApp. Okay. There are generally people who have joined my session from previous sessions.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. No.
I will make sure I keep in touch and join.
Yeah, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Anything else which I should share? No, yeah, this is good enough for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, do let me know if you have any further questions. We can connect. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Sure. Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share you one more link. These are the recordings of the previous sessions.
Okay.
These might also be helpful. I'll share that.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
give me one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, share. This is the YouTube playlist where the previously recorded sessions are there. You can access
Okay.
these also. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for all the
yeah,
resources.
yeah, no worries. Okay, sure. Bye.
Bye.